Okay. Let's get ourselves some food. Do we want to get food or do I want to... Yeah, we might as well. It's only 15 cryo. Boom. Okay. We did get that 6. What's happening here? Never mind, nothing's happening yet. Okay. We need... Okay. Disable your S... Okay. Let's do... Where is this one? We don't know. That's why we were doing this. That's right. Okay. Let's go and do this 6 here. Okay. You work your way into the ship, systematically separating and cutting piece by piece. The ship starts to come apart. Your clearance history. No, the ship is salvage. As Dragon always says, break it down, move on. Okay. Winter's Light, that's right. Boom, boom. Nope. I can't do this one. Okay. Oh! The final pieces of the Winter's Light sit in neat piles waiting for the collection shuttle from Havenage. Dragos managed to sell the remaining pieces to the shipyards, a fact that's hard to forget as he's been telling you about it for the past 2 cycles. And all that remains is for Havenage to come collect. You look around the yard, transformed from when you first arrived. The mostly repaired drones flit back and forth, no longer buzzing unevenly or lost in dark corners. And the scrap is sectioned, sorted, and systems that you and Dragos have put into place over the past cycles paying off. As you look, you notice the glow of a pale light from the office by the entrance that run-down cab of a building which houses all the records and spare equipment. Dragos might be inside, and you get to your feet, walk over to find out when the shipyard collection crew will be here. Walk in. You swing the door, and Dragos flinches. Sleeper. Haven't you here yet? He busies himself at the desk. The shipyards told me they'd be here soon. Then they'll hand over the chits, and we are set. He writes something with a stylus on his slate, then shuts it off. Of course, we should talk about a bonus. He stands and turns to face you, his face placid. Look, I don't know when the next job's coming in, but this should tide you over for now. He opens his hand to reveal a stack of chits. Take them. Dragos presses the chits into your hand. I've done well by you, and you've returned the favor. He straightens up his chest and clears his throat, and you realize he has prepared what he is about to say. These chits are for you to take and do what you will with them. They are for me, and they are the last I'm going to give you, he pauses. There's no more work for a sleeper in this yard, he folds his arms. I'm sorry, but that's it. You stay in the container as long as you need, but the yard's done with you, turns away from his terminal. What do you mean? Don't press me, Sleeper. This is for your own good. The glossy apparatus on Drago's headset betrays no emotion. You need to stay away, Sleeper. He pauses, considering his words. Trouble's gonna follow you here. Trust me. Am I in danger? You expect not to be? You escaped from an SNR. Drago suddenly grabs you by the shoulders and drags you out of the office into the yard. He turns to face a stack of pieces from the winter yard. Dissected, cut down, totally unrecognizable as a ship. You came through that, Sleeper. That should have been you. Chopped and stacked. His hands trembles on your shoulder. That is what happens here. You cut down broken machines and move them on. Well, I didn't cut you down, but I'm sure as hell moving you on. Moving you on before whoever killed that ship out there comes to kill me. Kill you? Kill us both, he shakes his head. These ships, they didn't get decommissioned. They didn't break down in dry docks. You think they'd look like this if they did? Someone ended them. That means someone tried to end you, Sleeper, and I'm done waiting for them to turn up. We've had our fun. Now it's time. He gives you a little shove. Go on. He turns and walks back to the office. That's it, he shouts, and goes inside. The silence hangs in the air and you leave, with your pockets full of clinking chits and strangely hollow feelings in your chest. Oh dang, he did give us a nice amount. Okay. Drive failed! Oh! Interesting. Okay. I don't have any data to deliver, do I? No. Oh yeah, he's gone. It's not an option to hang out there anymore. Interesting. Okay. Well, let's do this. And then we'll buy some scrap. Okay. I don't like any of those. I don't think I have any options. I don't need stabilizer right now. Ooh, 100. Okay. Ooh. Only got ones and twos. Got a 50-50. Yeah. Whew. Alright, you observe the ship builders and try to make yourself useful, carrying tools and crates. You begin to notice how they work. Okay. I think we're going to, yeah, let's end the day, the cycle here. I don't want to risk anything else. Right? Do we, yeah, let's see. Oh, all right. Last one. Ugh. Should have just gone home. There we go. Some good rolls. Okay. So first things first, let's eat. Sleeper. Emphas calls you out to you, a booming voice that echoes through the corridor. Tell me a story. He throws a handful of chopped mushrooms into his wok, the fire leaping up to meet the oil. I see you. Cycle in, cycle out, but we never speak. Tell me a story. Kind. Any kind. He pauses to drizzle something from a plastic bottle into the wok. But one of yours. He looks up at you. Nothing stolen. You pause. The spices reach your nostrils. And think about what kind of story you'd like to tell Emphas. You look at Empress, the listener, and imagine he has heard it all before. Perhaps he would enjoy a strange story. Something with some spice. Tell him about your dreams. All the sleepers, you tell Empress, had dreams. Some were simple memories left over from the emulation process that had become tangled up in their minds and would come out when they slept. It wasn't rare to hear a sleeper in the dorm scream or cry out in the night. But your dreams, those gray skeletal after images of systems and structures, of threads and patterns, weren't like the others. They weren't memories or nightmares. They were reflections of reality. Distorted, yes, but somehow true. You learned back then to keep quiet about them, to let them flow through your mind. To let them flow through your mind like water. It wasn't until now, until you arrived in this place. Now your dreams colonize your waking life. They slip behind your eyelids with every blink, and now you understand they aren't dreams at all, but some kind of process of interfacing, of speaking, of living in another world that flows through this one like smoke through air. You tell him that you do not know if there is a reason for your dreams. Perhaps you reason it is just some side effect or a particular quality of the frame you inhabit. Whatever it is a gift, and you hope to make use of it. Emphys finishes cooking and squints a little at you. Sleeper, he smiles. You are quite the storyteller. He eyes you, and you realize that he is trying to gauge how honest you have been in your story. Emphys passes you the meal he has cooked, and you take it gratefully. As you eat, he talks a natural exchange. Thank you, Sleeper. He looks around at the empty market, but my time is done for today, and I do not want to keep you longer, so I will make a proposal. He gestures to the plastic boxes of ingredients stacked behind the stalls. These are good enough for most, but someone told me a story that made me think a couple cycles ago. They said that across the gap in the Greenway fresh mushroom grow. Have you heard this? No. Neither had I, but I trust the one who told me. Emphys begins packing up his things. Can you bring me some? I cannot cross the gap, and I worry about leaving my things behind. He smiles. I'm sure a storyteller like you can handle the trip. I will prepare them for you, and if you wish to tell it, be the audience for another story. Agreed. Good, booms Emphys. Then I will wait for you to bring them. Emphys slides his walk away and straightens up. I will prepare a recipe then, Sleeper. Good luck with your foraging. You turn away and walk back to the main market. The rich taste of Emphys' food still lingers in your mouth. Stories for food, you think? A trade that seems more than fair. Okay. So that definitely means we need to get to this lower area. Which means we gotta pay for it. Okay. Here we go. Where? Where is this place? Rolly caps, right? You need 3 handfuls. Okay, but where? Where do I get those? They're not down there. Let's do this. You find your way to a service elevator that doubles as a bar, patrons sipping on drinks as the whole room crawls up the spoke. Okay. Oh, come on. All right, we definitely need to rest now. Ooh. Uh-oh. We lost a die. Okay. We need money now. I hate this. Okay. Skill upgrade required. Interesting. Okay. There we go. Take the ascender car to the I Central Hub. Wait, where did he say those mushrooms were? I have data? I've had data this whole time? Oh my god. Use it. Guess not. Okay, okay. Steel dock plans. Yep. Let's go. You walk into the security office on a shift change and walk right back out with the plans moments later. Simple. Okay. What is this? Hey, you. Want to earn a chit? Ankita stands beside a huge pile of tied together whole plates. She stretches out her back, her shoulders bulging beneath her flight suit. Make it two. Ankita laughs. This goddamn station, she sighs and pinches the bridge of her nose. Alright, come here then. You cross the dock concourse as she begins to split the plating into two bundles. What is this place? She asks as she angrily lashes the massive plates together. Everyone wants their cut. She straightens up to an imposing height, her armor plates creaking, and looks up you up and down. Or is it just that you all think I'm an easy mark? Stay silent. And Keita softens. I get it, I do. She shakes her head. But if I could just go one cycle without some jumped up grifter trying to take me for an idiot, then that would be nice. And Keita hoists one bundle of plating onto her shoulder. Come on, enough chat. You've got to earn those chits. You struggle to shoulder the plates, but you do eventually, and Keita gives you a look, ships this way, and she sets off down a gantry at impressive speeds. As you catch up to her, she turns down a passage, pushing through a small crowd of stevedores? Sure. What's all this for? Oh, this, she nods and plant at the plates on her back. I'm building a treehouse. She gives you another of her looks. It's for the ambiguers. That cutter you might have seen sitting silent out there. She rapidly turns around another corner as you trail behind. She got cut up pretty bad on our last job, and I had to moor up here for a spell. But since then, it's only gotten worse. Someone got in and sliced the core from our ship mind. So now she's gone dark. She shifts the panels on her shoulder. The upshot is that I'm one ship mind with a ton of repairs to do, and the rest of the crew signed off the moment they got wind I'd been stranded. So yeah, it's been a time. Anything I can do to help? I don't know. Got a ship mind tucked away on that frame of yours? For a moment, you aren't sure if she's serious. And Keita swings the plates from her back, almost knocking you over in the process. This is me, she hauls the second bundle off your shoulders. You're the first person I've met who might actually be considered helpful. She pauses, chewing her bottom lip. Look, you want to help? Come see me. I need a hand putting Amber back together, and you don't seem like the type to try anything stupid. She passes the bundle of plates through the ambergress's outer lock, and then turns back. Just don't go spreading all this around. And Keita throws you a couple of chits. She gives you a parting nod and ducks through the doorway. All right, get out of here. She calls back, and the lock slams shut. Interesting. Okay. So we got 2 more moves we can make. No, we're fine on that stuff. Nope, definitely not that. Oh, is that the gap I need to get across? Okay. Interesting. Okay, let's go. Let's go back here. huh? Come on. Let's go. With Angita's help, you systematically isolate, remove, repair, and reseal the whole plates. Amber looks better and better by the hour. Perfect. Home and rest.